So welcome back to Street Switch Photography and Retro Cameras. You've probably by now already watched yesterday's video. Well, this is now Wednesday and I found out what was wrong with my camera. That was what was wrong with my camera. If you can see that, the actual lens is protruding. Let me just show you on here. Protruding out behind the flange on the Nikon D70. Hence the pictures were blurry and a little bit of an unsuccessful video. But what I've done is I've managed to find another lens, which is I believe this is an indastar. 1 second, I'll just take this off. The indastar, of which I'll be using tomorrow for some more street photography to see what I get. I've made sure it focuses. Now this one hasn't got the protruding lens and it's also got correction glass on it. So hopefully this one will be more successful. Again, I'll just be walking around town and taking photos. The indastar is actually quite a cheap lens. They're very easy to come by. You can pick them up off eBay for about £30. And again, I'm going to be attaching it to the Nikon D70S to see what I can get out of this little camera. Well, not so little camera, should I say. Again, it's the CCD sensor that are actually in these cameras that everybody is sort of looking for and very sought after, because it gives film-like images. So they will be slightly blurry, they will be slightly grainy, they will be slightly filmic-like in the actual photos when they come out of the camera. And again, I'll say it again just so people know, you don't use a normal SD card on this. You use something called a CF card. Turn that round a little bit. In fact, I'll take it out so you can see. You use one of these, which is a CF card. You can pick them up off eBay for about 15 to £20. So if you want to try it yourself, you can. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back in town. I'll be doing some more photography with this camera to see what I can get out of it. I like to put online all my successes and unsuccesses because I believe you should be there to actually see it. This one's obviously got the aperture there and the focus there. It's all manual. I sort of don't know whether it's focused. I'm doing it all by eye, and there's a little green light in the corner of the screen viewing thing, and that's when I'm in focus basically. So yeah, join me today as I go back downtown with this indastar lens and the Nikon D70S with a CCD sensor, 6 megapixels, for some more POV street photography, and hopefully this one will turn out better. Thanks for watching. Let's go into town. So good morning, back with Street Switch out in Melton, basically just doing some street photography. I decided not to use the Nikon D70 as the mirror has completely and utterly had it. So I'm still using the indastar lens, but I'm using it on the Pentax K5. This is not a CCD sensor, but it's an equivalent of around 60 to 70 millimeters. So for example, I'm going to take a photo now, make sure I'm all set up. Yep. And off we go, doing some POV street photography. Now I'm going to take a walk around town. There will be some music included in this video for your leisure to listen as I walk around chatting shit. But as I said before, you know, these will be film-like images because I like to edit them that way. Depends how many people like them. I'm not really bothered whether they like them or not. Somebody up there. Let's go up here. It looks like Benny's is actually shut down. If I can get back a bit. Bit dark, but that'll do. So if I come up with anything, see you in a mo. Not you. I was just wondering if I could take a photo of the Deadpool mask, that's all. Not you, Dot. It's just for my social media. I do YouTube videos. You've had one of my photos before and you've used them in here. All right, I just thought I'd ask first. All right, thank you. I can hear sirens, but I don't know where they're coming from. Somebody made a comment on my social media, can I learn to pronounce my T's? What? What an odd thing to say. Yes, I'll learn to pronounce my T's properly. Twat, how's that? Joke. Fucking trying to tell me how to talk. Wow. Don't know if you caught that. A chopper or Harley Davidson or something like that. I'm not quite sure what. So as we look up and down Norman Way, I can't see anything that, you know, that's obvious for all the for all the ambulances and stuff like that. So I'm going back into town, fuck it. I'll include these photos that I've taken in the video. Let's have one of this barber shop. So I just popped into one of the shops in the Bell Centre just to assure them that I wouldn't be using certain images. I can hear something coming down here. Is it a police car? Ambulance? Might even be a fire engine yet. It's an ambulance. Looks like there's been a road traffic accident of some description. Let's take a walk up and see what's going on, if anything. See in a minute. Don't know if you caught that. A chopper or Harley Davidson or something like that. I'm not quite sure what. So as we look up and down Norman Way, I can't see anything that, you know, that's obvious for all the for all the ambulances and stuff like that. So I'm going back into town, fuck it. I'll include these photos that I've taken in the video. Let's have one of this barber shop. So the off the beaten path seems to be the sign being taken down outside. So I'm going to get a quick whiz of that. There we go. Quick photo of that. I didn't focus that properly, but fuck it. Walk down into the centre of town. More bikers. I'll hopefully have my exhaust by the end of the week from a flaming Vespa, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's been very hit and miss. So we've got the pavement specialists out, fixing the pavements, levelling them out, just in every single place that that we don't need them doing. Mainly outside Superdrug, but there you go. Just about to walk into town to meet a family member and then go for a cup of coffee. I've already taken some photos. So there you go. So if you look down just under the church there, the ticket man, the delivery man, standing there timing him so he doesn't get a ticket. Look at him run. Grab some pictures of that, see you in a minute. Going to see if I can get some photos of the inside of the old Costa coffee shop. I wonder what it'll be next. So yeah, it was a coffee shop, now it's well, I don't know, might have to flip this up for this. Yeah, can't do it like that, I'm going to have to bump the ISO up. So look at that. Yeah, not in focus. And then next door, you've got the old Butterwicks shop, and I wonder what this will be. I think this used to be Shoe Zone years ago. But we'll have a picture of that through the window as well. Say again, mate.
Is it going to open again?
I don't know, I'm just wondering if it's going to be anything again. Just wondering what it'll be next, if you know what I mean. See if I got that.
You spend all this money on these things, there's waste of money, isn't it?
It is, yeah, very much so.
Oh,
See you later. Oh, can't see that. There we go. So yeah, I managed to get a little bit of a reflection in that little unit that they used to store the drinks and stuff in. So as you walk through town, there's one thing you don't expect to find of a Wednesday morning is the filthy old bra on the floor. But there you go. So I just thought I'd show you a photo I've got from inside of HSBC Bank over there at Connell's. Here's the photo, if it's any good, let me know what you think. So by using something called the obstruction method, what you can do is get down really low, focus on here, focus on something you want to take a picture of. So for example, remember this is an example picture. I'll focus on that in the foreground and then take photos like this through the holes. You get like a really weird effect. If I can wait for somebody to walk down and work out roughly where I need to be, that will be just by that thing on the wall there, won't it? So probably a little bit higher, about there. A little bit lower. Just trying to work it out. I don't know whether you can see that on the back of the camera or not. You can see that on the back of the camera. Basically you can see all the lettering around it as well. So when the lettering's there, make sure everybody's out of the way. There you go. I'll include those photos in this edit. See you in a minute. So I've just seen this shot down here, which I'm going to get now. It's basically the sun shining straight into the sunlight, but I want to make it look, I'm going to wait for the right moment and you'll see what I mean. I'll include the shot in this. Don't know if you can see that, but shadows and stuff like that, it looks quite good. Well, it's got really busy in fucking town, traffic, for a Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays are quiet. Just thought I'd pop round the back here. Let's see if there's anything I can get a picture of. Now I've got my shutter speed racked right up here, so I'm going to have to turn it right down now to about 600. Got it. First shot. Using a manual lens, that isn't too fucking bad, believe me. Parky where you like, eh? So I've just found this spot. I want to try and get a photo through here. See if I can get it right first time. Yeah, I just need to focus. There we go. You wait for people to walk by where the broken glass is. I don't know whether you can see that. Try and incorporate somebody into the frame. There you go. So I'm just walking around near Morrison's. I'm going to get some photos of these stacks of shelves and stuff, pallets and stuff. If I can focus on it. There we go. See how that comes out. So it would finally seem that spring is here. I'm going to get another picture of this whilst I'm hanging around doing nothing. I think this lorry's took a wrong fucking turn. Lorry, bus even. Get a shot down there again. Looking good. Take a stroll through town. Oh. So just to make sure you're watching Inspiring Rides tonight, a shout out to me mate. He's doing another recovery ride at the moment. He's just going up there on the bike and everything. He does lots of jumps and stuff like that. He's really good at it. He does his own videos, so pop over to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go and have a look at his channel. Let me know what you think. Oh, we've just been chatting about Charlie Beach being in town the other day and how he did put Melton in a good light, so all good. See you in a minute. So as we end another day here in Melton Mowbray, after doing a little street photography, I see my mate Jamie. Shout out to him with his apple juice. I'm just going to wait for the bus home. And yeah, a fairly decent day. I'll include all the photos I've taken today in the video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll hopefully be out again tomorrow doing a bit more photography and a bit more street. If you like this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Watch out for some bonus footage. I don't know whether there will be or not. See you later.